What's up guys, it's Zac Perna here, and today I'm going to teach you how to create your very own shoulder workout. Let's do it! Okay guys, so before we get started, I just do want to remind you that it is the last day today to get your hands on my student special for my coaching plans. So essentially guys, I'm super proud of this one. I think you guys will like it. Whether you're living at home, at uni, high school, whatever it is, if you want an affordable coaching program, that's why I've made it. So head to massivefm.com to grab that. 24 hours left. Now, into today's video. So I've been getting a lot of people asking me, can you post a shoulder workout? Can you? And I do try to post a lot of workouts, but I want to teach you guys how to kind of create your own. So I remember when I first started in the gym, I didn't know what I was really doing. So I'd kind of think that works shoulders, this works shoulders. Let's just choose a couple of exercises, without really thinking about the intent or purpose behind, when you're doing them or why you're doing them. So today I want to give you a little simple, it is simplified, but it's better than nothing. So you guys can hopefully after today's video think, okay, how can I make my own workout without needing to rely on someone else's? So there's 6 steps. I think it's 6 steps essentially that we're going to go into today. So the first one is warming up. Now I do the same warm up for the past probably month because it just works. It works a treat, pumps my shoulders up, and also gets your joints ready for a bit of heavier movement. So what I like to do is crucifix raise. So grab the cable, and you can do any kind of cable work as a warm up, but I think this is just one of my favorites. And I just like to come from down, diagonally up, diagon alley. And we're gonna hit about 10 to 15 here, because the aim of this is to get a bit of blood in the shoulders. And then what we can do is just add in a bit of rotator cuff. This way you won't snap your shoulders up. We can do some presses later. Sorry if the beats are a bit hardcore in here. It's a Monday morning and they're pumping some serious tracks, so apologize if that gets into the audio. Feeling juicy, Heavy? Feeling good. So now that the shoulders are warmed up, what we want to do is pick a press that we're going to go kind of heavy with. So alternate between dumbbell press, barbell press, whether you're doing these this standing or seated. We're going to do them standing today, and that way every workout you can kind of change it up a little bit, or a machine press if you want to load that up. But essentially we want to hit about 8 to 12 reps and going as heavy as we can for those reps. So this is going to be, we're going to have about 2 minutes rest in between here, and these are the sets where you really test yourself. So you want to make sure you try to beat that every time, every session, or at least every, over the course of the month you're progressing. So for example, if I do bar today, next week I might do dumbbell, and then I kind of have an idea of the weights and reps, and then you want to beat that every time. So we're going to do standing bar today. Just keep adding weight until you hit that point where it's 8 to 10 kind of max. So the first set was 12, so adding a little bit more weight here, try to get about 8. Now I'm going to strip this back for a set. I'm just going to do a couple sets of behind the neck press, because for me that feels really good, but a lot of people, they can't do it. It gives them bad pain. So I don't suggest doing this unless you really feel comfortable doing it. But for me, it gives a solid pump to the side delt. And if you guys need help with form as well, go to massivefm.com. All of my workouts have video libraries of form tutorials done by me, so can come in handy. With this, you want to point your thumb down at the top, so pinky up, so you get a good squeeze. And when you fatigue out at about 10 or 12, you can get a bit of a swing to it. That's the advantage of hanging on. So I'll show you. So now I can't get any more strict. I'm gonna bring the dumbbell in front, get 5 more like this. Stretch, So once races are done, this is where I like to do a second press, and then I'll start to work in a bit more pump and supersets too. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do an Arnold press today with dumbbells, and I'm going to superset that with another variation of raise. So this is kind of where the reps go up, rest time goes down a little bit, and I only do 3 sets of this. So 3 supersets, and I just focus on getting as much blood in the shoulders as possible. So let's get it. Shit, the pump is real today. Hey, if you look at that vein action, I had a carb day yesterday, so I should start to get a bit weird. It looks like your third leg, Hafey. Literally, guys, if you're wondering, that's what Hafey's third leg looks like. So nearly finishing up the shoulder workout, we're gonna do some traps. So if traps are a weak point, you can hit them with shoulders and also with back. I found in my last bulk, this is what I did, and it really brought them up. So choose any kind of shrug you like. Dumbbell shrugs, you've got barbell, Smith machine, you've got some machine shrugs, whatever you like, but just focus on how you're doing it. So I like 1 or 2 seconds in the stretch, followed by at least a good second hold, and really feel it. So exaggerate the movement, don't go too heavy, and then when you're fatigued out, you can bang out a few partials if you like, and look like enter chicken mode, really. And you can kind of pinch your shoulders back if you want to get in a bit more lower trap, kind of up and back. As I squeeze up and then back, you get that bit of activation in the lowers. But if you just want the upper trap, then you can just go straight up and down. Chicken mode. 4 sets of this. So last but not least, rear delts. So you can either hit rear delts, kind of tag them at the end, or hit them first. A lot of the time I actually like to hit them first, just because they're a weak point on me. But as far as like a general shoulder workout goes, this is fine to tag them at the end. But I do like to do about 2 exercises. So at the start, when we do those crucifix raises, that was hitting a little bit of rears. So I'm only gonna do about 5 sets on this one, but I find this to be very effective. So you can choose a dumbbell rear delt, any machine rear delt, cables, whatever you like. Just focus on getting that squeeze. So guys, that is a Nando's classic wrap with a side of peri-peri chips. That's all she wrote for today's shoulder workout. So, to recap, 1, warm up, make sure you don't snap your shit up. 2, pick a press, you're gonna go a little bit heavier on this one. 3, hit some side raises, whichever kind you like. 4, start to work in some pumps, so choose a second press, maybe a superset if you like. 5, work the traps. And 6, how am I on 6? And 6, just forget my counting. Yeah, do I have 5 fingers? You have to check in the edits. And 6, finish with some rear delts. So guys, that is it for me. If you do want to take your training to the next level, by next level I mean like level 999, it's way up there, massivefan.com, diet, training programs, all that jazz, just before the sale runs out. But otherwise, that is it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and you know what to do. Hey, if you tell them, give me the camera, tell them. Yell it, yell it.
Fresh cutting the denims, all these sexy jeans in my section, and slide into your DMs in the PM and the AM. when you see just what I'm saying.